And namaste and welcome again to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamit again. This is take two of our Satsang tonight, part 50 of our series, Kali for Everyone. And tonight we are honoring with the Puja and Satsang Raktakali, the blood red Kali. As you sign on, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. And please let me know if we are still having issues with the sound or if the sound is getting better. I'm going to go ahead and begin the satsang again. So Kali in the form of Raktakali, meaning blood Kali or red Kali, is a fierce tantric manifestation of the Divine Mother, and she's associated with blood red energy, destruction of negativity, primal life force, protection, and transformative power. The Sanskrit word rakta means blood, red, or passion, and it can also mean attachment, depending on the context. In Shakta and Tantric traditions, Raktakali is often visualized as red or blood-colored in complexion, adorned with skulls or severed heads. She is shown holding weapons, standing in a cremation ground, and radiating intense Shakti, that is divine feminine energy. And it sounds like the sound is improving. Kim, thank you so very much for letting me know. Here's a photograph of a traditional Indian Raktakali. And hi, Jinx. Jinx, the sadhana cat, is joining us at the moment. And then I'd like to say a little bit about the statuette that's on our altar tonight. In Nepal, Raktakali is identical with Bhadrakali. And so I'd like to say a little bit about this particular image. We see that she is standing on two figures, very similar to Vajra Yogini, who also has close associations with both Shakta Hinduism as well as Tibetan Buddhism in Nepal. Sometimes these figures on which she is standing are two gentlemen in facing opposite directions. And this indicates a divine presence that is focused on the present moment, not the past, not the future, but totally centered in the present. She is shown in a birth-giving position. If we look at the object she is holding, she has a Kapala skull bowl representing the transformation of consciousness. She's displaying the mudra of dispelling fear, Abhaya mudra. She's holding a flaying blade or kartika, similar to this one here, representing the cutting away of ego attachments. She is also holding a Damaru drum, like this one here. This particular one happens to be made from the tops of two skulls. And the ticking of the drum, let me get that a little bit better in my hand here, is associated with the progression of time. This is the drum you sometimes hear in Cho practice. She's holding Kali's sword, an invincible weapon. If you have Kali's sword, you cannot lose for slaying our inner demons. And she holds a small shield. Now, I mentioned that Kali's sword is an invincible weapon. So this shield is not for her protection, but for the protection of her children. She's also holding a trident, creation, preservation, and destruction. Also, the three main energy channels of the body. Also, the three divine functions of the power of will, the power of knowledge, and the power of action. And finally, she's holding the severed head of a demon. Her crown holds 5 skulls, and these represent the process in which our inner poisons turn into inner wisdoms. So, this is a traditional Bhadrakali image. Generally, Bhadrakali is seen as a very benevolent form of Kali, but in her more Raktakali form, she is a very fierce form of the Divine Mother, and very wrathful, especially toward our inner poisons and our inner demons. So Raktakali represents the raw force of creation and destruction, liberation through confronting fears, and burning away of ego and ignorance. In some traditions, she's connected with battle fury, with menstrual blood, with Kundalini power, and the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. Raktakali appears more in tantric and regional worship traditions than in mainstream household worship. Different lineages describe her somewhat differently. So we have this, for example, this very fearsome form from India, and this other form from Nepal. And even though she's a very wrathful presence, she still has this very peaceful, motherly or grandmotherly expression upon her face. Her seed mantra, like several of the other forms of Kali that we've been honoring in this series, is Krim, the primary bij or seed mantra for Kali Shakti. We'll be using this to open our practice, and we'll also be using it in our guided meditation this evening. And the mantra that we'll be using for our puja goes as follows: Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om, the expansive power of creation. Hrim, the really all aspects of the Divine Mother, all of her aspects, all of her functions. Srim, this gives a more benevolent form of the Divine Mother. This Srim is very much a Lakshmi associated mantra, and Krim, Kali, the destroyer and renewer. Raktakalikaye, Ma Raktakali, and the Namaha, to whom we bow or give reverence. So let's begin our practice for this evening. I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can look upon your screen and our devotional image in our altar area with a relaxed gaze. Make sure your back is comfortably straight. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the chest. And let's begin by breathing slowly and deeply. With each exhalation, letting go of the cares and concerns of the day. Letting go of those anxieties around things that have happened or things that need to happen. Following Raktakali / Bhadrakali's example of focusing on the present moment. Breathing in a sense of peace and of relaxation, and a readiness to explore and transform the realms within. Focusing your breath and your attention on your heart center. Connecting with whatever form of the divine you're closest to. Knowing that power is with you always. And slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Take a moment, think of some aspect of your life that is ready for healing or transformation or resolution, and ask for the Divine Mother's assistance. You can focus the energies of this practice on your needs and also on the needs of others who are close to you. And as always, it's very appropriate to also acknowledge that we are doing this practice for the benefit of all sentient beings everywhere. And let's open our practice tonight by chanting the sacred seed syllable of Kali, the mother, 3 times, the syllable Krim. Taking a deep and clearing breath. Taking a second deep breath. And a third deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Let your hand rest comfortably on your knees. If your puja set is available, I invite you to join me in giving offerings to this form of the Divine Mother. And I invite you to join me in chanting her mantra, Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Taking a spoonful of water, cleansing your hands. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. With your right hand, anointing your third eye center and your heart center. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Taking another spoonful of water, cleansing your altar area. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Taking the perfume oil, placing some on your middle or ring finger. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. And anointing your devotional images and your third eye center. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Lighting the flame source on your altar and offering the light with your right hand. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Lighting the incense and offering that with your right hand. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Taking up the food item. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. And offering the fruit with your right hand. Om Hrim Srim Krim Kali Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. And then offering a flower. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. And finally bowing. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. Jai Ma Raktakali. Jai Ma Raktakali. Jai Ma Raktakali. And then join me in continuing to repeat her mantra. Om Hrim Srim Krim Raktakalikaye Namaha. 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 Breathe deeply. Feeling the power of the mantra within and without. Feel it working toward the needs of yourself and the needs of those closest to you and the needs of all beings. Offering your mala. Offering another flower. Bowing with reverence. And feeling this form of the Divine Mother close to you. And making sure that you're sitting with your spine upright. Breathing deeply. Resting the tongue softly against the roof of the mouth. Gently closing your eyes. And breathing deeply into your lower belly. And allowing your exhales to lengthen naturally. And again, inhaling slowly through the nose and exhaling slowly with a sigh through the mouth. Ah. And now let your breath become natural and silent. And begin to feel awareness gathering at the base of your spine. And imagine a deep red ember glowing there at the base of the spine. It is dense. It is ancient. It is alive. This is Ma Kundalini Shakti. in dominant form, in dormant form, sleeping, ready to rise. And now visualize yourself walking beneath the moonless sky. You're arriving at a cremation ground, a sacred field, beyond all illusion. Ashes drift through the air like silver dust, and funeral fires burn in the distance. Jackals cry beyond the darkness. This place is not death in the ordinary sense. It is the dissolution of false identities. Everything temporary is being stripped away here. Such things as ego, vanity, attachments, fears, and social masks. Imagine yourself walking barefoot across the ash-covered earth, and every step removes another layer of illusion. You are becoming empty, empty enough to receive truth. And at the center of the cremation ground, there stands a great yantra, a spiritual diagram bearing a triangle, which is glowing in crimson light. And I invite you now to sit within it. And I invite you to bring your awareness again to the base of the spine, and seeing Ma Kundalini, the red ember, glowing brighter. With each inhale, it intensifies. With each exhale, it rises slightly upwards through the central channel of your spine. Breathing. Kundalini energy slowly rising. Rising with each breath. And as you breathe, I invite you with each exhale to silently chant Krim, drawing the sound out internally. Krim. Feel the vibrations strike the base of your spine. Krim. Again. Krim. Again. Krim. And notice that the red ember becomes a flame. Krim. And the flame becomes a serpent of crimson light. Krim. continues rising through the central channel of the body. Krim, slowly. Krim, powerfully. Krim, and as it rises, it burns through fear. It burns through repression. It burns through numbness. It burns through shame. It burns through attachment to identities. Krim. 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 And allow the body to remain relaxed. Krim. And allow sensation to arise naturally. Krim. 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 And now the cremation ground begins trembling with energy. The winds rise. The fire blazes higher. From the heart of darkness now appears Ma Raktakali, radiant, red-black in color, naked as primordial truth, adorned with skulls and sacred symbols of impermanence. Her eyes burn like living suns. Her tongue glows crimson, and she is terrifying only to illusion. To your soul, she is liberation itself, and you do not flee her presence, but you remain still, continuing to breathe. Ma Raktakali stands upon the corpse of the false self, the unconscious ego that mistakes itself for permanence. See this clearly, and see how everything false fears her, and everything true recognizes her and welcomes her. And now watch as Raktakali approaches, and she places her right foot upon your chest, not as domination, but as awakening. And at the point where her foot touches you, a blazing red lotus opens in your heart center. See it opening, unfolding, petal by petal. And your heart becomes a sun of crimson fire. And I invite you to repeat the following words. Nothing false remains. I offer all illusion into the fire of Shakti. Krim, Raktakalikaye, Namaha. And you breathe. And you feel your identity dissolving into vast awareness. No past, no role, no masks, only consciousness and living energies. Feel the boundaries of the body begin to soften. The cremation ground, the flames, Raktakali, and your awareness begin merging into one field. There is no separation. There is only presence. Only Shakti. Only divine feminine energy. Krim. 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 And now visualize Raktakali holding a skull cup filled with a luminous red nectar. This is the nectar of transformed consciousness. And she offers it to you. I invite you to drink of the nectar. And as the nectar enters you, fear becomes freedom. Death becomes transformation. Desire becomes devotion. Anger becomes clarity. Pain becomes wisdom. And a profound stillness descends upon you and your surroundings. Not empty, but infinite. And your body now feels transparent. Your mind becomes silent, and only awareness remains. I invite you to rest here. No striving, no visualization, only being. Just being. Just being. And then slowly, awareness of form begins returning. The cremation ground softens. The winds quiet. And Ma Raktakali gazes upon you for one final time. Her fierce expression becomes deeply compassionate, motherly, grandmotherly. And she places a red flame into your heart. And let this flame remain as courage, as discernment, as awakened energy, and as remembrance. And you see her dissolve into crimson light. And the cremation crown fades. And the yantra fades. And now you feel breathing again. You take a deep and clearing breath and let go. And feel your physical body. You feel the earth beneath you. You feel the clothes that cover you and the temperature of the skin upon your face. You take in another deep inhale and exhale slowly. And touch the center of your chest as you slowly raise your hands. And carry the fire consciously. And then slowly bring together the palms of your hands at your heart center, giving thanks to Ma Raktakali and the Divine Mother in all of her forms. And you give gratitude to yourself for taking part in tonight's practice, knowing you can replay the recording again when you'd like to do this meditation on another time. And you could also play it for somebody else who is in need. And then slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And thank you so very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. I'd like to thank Kim, Zigzag Zebra, and Fortia and Arati for joining me. And Maria of the Sun, thank you so very much. Sorry for the technical problems we had earlier. I'm glad I was able to relaunch the broadcast and we were able to do the whole program in its entirety. I look very much forward to you joining me Friday, 7 p.m. For the part 60 of our series on the 64 yoginis. We'll be honoring Gandhari Yogini. As always, if you'd like to share your experiences with me, please feel free to email me at omcdevi, AUMC Devi, at gmail.com. You can also message me at my channel. I want to thank you for joining me once again. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Thank you so very much. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And thank you to those who will be watching the recording in the future as well. Have a wonderful night.